Hi everyone. So from the time I record this, it is 2 days ago that Trump signed an executive AI order. On the 2nd of June 2026, President Trump signed an executive order titled Promoting Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Innovation and Security. I'm not surprised, and because I've mentioned quite a bit around AI, and one of the predictions I made is about the legislation and also the issues around the legislation, and also the countries that are going to be in the race to not only govern but be the first, be the greatest, but kind of own it and take things forward. So when I saw that this cropped up, I thought, okay, a few things that I've already mentioned. So I'm going to do some predictions around this. Briefly, we've seen Bitcoins have been dropping. There's turbulence, there's shaking, there's instability. And before stability occurs, there's got to be that turbulence in the world or in our countries. I'm not even mentioning the UK, the NHS is not working. I don't even know why they have it, because they don't want to see people and they don't want to solve people and they don't want to help people and they don't want to diagnose people. So why do we have GPs and doctors? That's something else. It's terrible. Anyway, just go off on a tangent there. I've been a bit stressed about it. Bitcoins have been dropping. There's a shaking, there's an turbulence, but before stability, there's got to be that instability, that turbulence. So AI will increasingly become a security issue. I mentioned this, and it will increasingly become a security issue, where most of it at the moment is seen as a productivity tool or a tool to help. It's not what governments are seeing it as. They're seeing it as a strategic move and strategic infrastructure. And with that, the governments that are, strategic infrastructure becomes this pride issue. And we're going to see countries, and I would say like USA and China and some European nations, in a race on who's going to rule the AI sector. And governments are going to regulate it very heavily. And which governments out of those in the countries will be the lead regulators, the ones that own it as well. The AI boom is landing, and it's going to be booming in. I've done a couple of AI videos, this one on memberships, this one open. Go back and check them, and also the predictions. But it's going to be extremely booming. You're going to see very soon. And I've done it in different phases as well. The one I did, I think it's on members. I've done it up to 2032, and I've told us the industries and how it's actually going to plan out. Right now, it's going to be in cybersecurity, robotics, intelligence system, military applications, automated systems like cars. So that could be also, for those of you that invest, just double check where you're investing. the major booming is going to be 27, 28, 2027, 2028. Although we've begun, and we might feel like it's booming now, but a lot of it right now that people are using is productivity. Healthcare a bit further, utilizing it even more. Productivity softwares are really where it's integrated. But companies in defense, companies in media, energy, AI, biotech, medical, like I said, airspace, air tech, military, those that build strong AI foundation will emerge the strongest. There's going to be nations versus nations. And they will try to secure leadership in AI. And do you know those chips? They're like AI chips. You know, Elon Musk wanted an AI chip in there. So what produces them is semiconductors. I think I've got this right. Semiconductors, because I was trying to research what produces them. So the securities and the leadership will even try to go over after semiconductors that produce these AI chips. So the geopolitical path around this is going to be the most defining way in the geopolitical arena. Who leads? Who second to lead? Who rules what? Duck's order is not just a political headline from Duck or his administration or the White House. AI is becoming too powerful to ignore. And what we see is this storyline, or the headline being the big story that he signed this executive order, but it's actually what's behind it. And I've just kind of gone through with some of the stuff that's behind it for our insight. So we might find that resources might need to be bought in a certain currency across the globe in this one currency and in a transaction. So which country's currency could it be? Could it be the dollar? What are we going to see? So over the next 2 to 5 years, it's going to be very different what we're living in around this sphere. And who will control the transactions of AI, the currency, who controls the uses, the legislation, the resources that can be acquired from it, the legitimate use of AI is something else as well. That's really to be watched. And I'm sure that the USA and China are going to be in this and probably leads. But who will out of them? We might get shocked, right? It was the Gulf countries that I think Duck visited, and they were doing an AI summit, and there was a big tech giants as well. Can't forget that. And could it be BRICS that have a new currency and it's utilized for the AI arena too? So this is just a short video, but truly insightful, because it is a much larger transformation, sign of transformation unfolding around AI. And governments' infrastructure is increasingly involved in it. And so is this a new big cycle? It's going to become a national security priority, like I mentioned. There's going to be mass growth in AI, semiconductors, and AI infrastructure. The nation versus nation, so the global race of nations for the AI is going to get tense and intensify. And it might be interesting to watch, like the Microsofts, the AI infrastructure, to the future government regulation and the next phase of AI might entail. But AI will transform markets, everyday life, and jobs as well. So that's where we are in our predictions. And, well, we can watch them plan out and see how they do their predictions. And yes, I could be wrong, but I think we're on the right track in some ways. So let's see what happens next. I hope you are all blessed. I hope you're all staying very well. And take care of yourselves. You know what to do should you wish to support the channel and the videos. Bye for now.